far as you guys coming out and setting the tone early, then kind of get bogged down, how much credit do you give to UTEP defense, or do you think you guys were just maybe just bogged down a little bit?
I mean, like I said at the beginning of the week, they were a fast, physical defense. They had some guys in the box that we knew that were going to challenge us up front, and they came out and played sound. They played sound. They played with energy. You know, it's tough to move the ball at first, but I think as the game started going, we started figuring out what they were trying to do defensively, and getting the ball on the perimeter and things like that. I think it stretched them out a little bit and made those D linemen run sideline to sideline, got them a little bit tired, and then we were able to start gashing the football up the middle.
Miles, was there just a feeling on that run that you wanted to just take over and make the big play to kind of seal things for the guys? I mean, just take us through, you know, kind of how everything developed with that 9-yard run on the first down.
Yeah, I talking about later in the game.
Right before Nate Jones' last touchdown.
Yeah, I mean, third down. I mean, in those situations, obviously it's, you know, it's we call it money down. You know, we gotta go get that first down, and also the scenario in the game that it was. Obviously, you know, that first down was big in sealing the game. So I knew what I needed to do for my football team, and a couple plays back, you know, I could have jumped on a fumble, which I didn't, and so you know I had to make up for it and get that ball back and advance it and move the chains for this football team.
Do you go into certain situations like that knowing that, okay, I'm gonna run on this play. I'm gonna go for it. Like, do you have that any kind of philosophy of when you're gonna run in those situations?
I mean, well, that play is a design QB run in that particular play. But I mean, there are options to throw the ball in that play as well. It's just all based on the coverage. So based on the coverage that we were getting, I knew that it was going to be a quarterback draw, and I was going to have to go get that first down. So yeah, I mean, definitely when you look at the shell of the defense, you can see kind of how they're playing us. I knew I was going to have to run that ball and get the first down.
Miles, can you describe the energy on the sideline every time the defense made a big play, and just how much momentum that gave you guys on offense?
Yeah, I mean, we have one of the best defenses in the country. They played great tonight, and I'm proud of those guys, how they battled, and yeah, I mean, they bring us a lot of energy, but I think as a team, you know, we feed off each other. I mean, of course, we're feeding off the defense, getting turnovers and getting us great field position, and that's huge, and that does a lot for us confidence-wise as an offense. But also, too, as an offense, we've been trying to work on giving the defense something to play for. So just like how they get turnovers, give us some momentum, you know, we want to get first downs, you know, create long drives and put the ball in the end zone so that they have a little momentum as well. So, yeah, I mean, it definitely gives us a lot of momentum, though, when they create turnovers and when they play well. It definitely forces us to step up, right? And when we get the ball back, we know, hey, the defense made a stop. Now let's make something happen. So it's definitely momentum, and it's definitely pushing us as offense.
Miles, where did you feel like you guys improved tonight, and in other areas you felt like there's a lot of room to improve?
I think we improved just battling for 4 quarters. I think in the second half, we kind of stalled a little bit offensively and missed some assignments on critical downs. Obviously, had a turnover, interception. So there's a lot of things to work on. I mean, we can work on everything. But I'm proud of those guys for how they fought. Those guys played tough. They ran hard. Offensive line blocked really well. Guys on the perimeter blocked well. So I'm just proud of the fight that we had. And you know, a year ago, you know, it was kind of a similar game, and second half kind of doesn't go our way. And but this season, you know, we took a step forward and finished the game and came out with a win. So I'm happy about that for sure.
Coming from the Big 12, you have some great experience playing in big college football environments. What's your biggest advice this week going to be to the younger guys, especially that haven't got to play in somewhere like Baton Rouge?
I mean, of course, going into, you know, those big environments, obviously, you know, you go out and you see the crowd and you see the stadium and stuff like that, and you know, you're kind of in awe a little bit because, you know, it's one of the more special football venues in the country. But I think at the end of the day, you just have to, you know, continue to focus on your goal and your assignments and what you're there to do, right? And it should just, if anything, it should just motivate you to focus on those assignments a little bit more and want to make more plays. Who wouldn't want to make plays in a stadium like that? So I think that's going to be the advice that I give is just, hey, you know, obviously we know where we're going, but we know what we need to do. We know what our goal is. Our goal is to football game. So our assignments and what we have to do schematically is going to be the main focus. All the other outside glitz and glamour and stuff like that doesn't matter.
Anything else for Miles?
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
A heads up, I gotta redo these looks because that weird long play for, cost 100 yards. So I gotta fix that. Cody, going up.